YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha, back in the building for some more Summoner's War Chronicles gameplay. Doing our daily grinds live stream, day 11. You can see the repeat quest going on in the back. The hype intro music. Just gonna turn it down a tad. But we're here, y'all. We're here for another day of grinding after the holiday weekend. Happy holidays to everyone who has been celebrating their respective holidays. I just got done celebrating some Christmas time. So the boys in a very happy, holly jolly festive mood and excited to get back to the grind as we know it. Let me get the chat over here so I can see what I'm talking about and who I'm talking to. Oh, happy morning. It's a little early and I haven't had a sip of coffee in 3 days. Somehow, surprisingly. So we're here. And I do have something I want to start this day off with. Let me go ahead and find this if I can. There it is. Boom. Bam. We do have some codes that I did not redeem, y'all. We've got some codes that I did not redeem. It's not actually working. It's not scrolling with me. What's going on? Interesting. Well, you can see what I'm looking at, which is the special December coupon event. We've got some codes that I don't even know if I have used. So the most recent one, 2022 Xmas, does give us a 5-star monster selection ticket. So we're going to go ahead and check out what the deal is there. And we'll go ahead and stop that and get into the game sound. We're almost done. We should almost be done with our repeat quests. Yeah, 25 out of 25. Perfect timing. And while we wait for that, go ahead and click this little speaker button. Go to the coupon exchange. And we're going to do 2022 Xmas. Is that what it was? Coupon code has been redeemed. And then I want to double check to see if I've even done the other ones. So we've got Eggnog 16. I think I did do that one. Gingerbread 19. I think that one's new. It's not, or new for me, I should say. Gingerbread 19. Coupon code has been redeemed. Beautiful. We've got Tri-Seal 22. I know I've done that one. And then we just did 1225. And it does look like we're getting another coupon code this Saturday on the 31st, probably for New Year's. So that'll be pretty hyped up. And there we go. We got another 100-some tokens to get into the secret dungeon with secret energy. Funny enough, since the last live stream, I never actually used my secret tokens. So I'm sitting now on like 200 of them, 218 specifically. But I figured while I waited before I got into this live stream, we'd just get another 100, so tomorrow is covered. But let's go ahead and unlock today's. Ooh, that's lucky. That's lucky and not lucky at the same time. I mean, it's lucky. I can't say it's not lucky, but we're going to need another. We're going to need a second unlocking of Dark Cowgirl in order to actually unlock her character free to play, because we'll only get 10 shards today, which is sad. But since the week did reset, we have 5 out of 5 friendship tokens as well. Noblesse, who's here? The homie. Your boy Buddha's in the building. Happy holidays, my friend. I hope you've been having a nice little time, however you're choosing to celebrate it. But we're here for some login daily stuff. You know what I'm saying. I just redeemed some coupon codes that I did not do over the weekend. So if I go into our mail, we should see 2 nice little gifts. Merry Christmas to you, my friend. It was a good season, I can't lie. Always a good time with the fam, right? Lady Buddha with me. Can't complain at all. We're just going to select some, we're just going to collect our rewards here real quick. Leonardo, Merry Christmas, my friend. Starting to see some people in the building. Always love it. Go ahead and claim this. And we have, 70 more summons until we get that legendary candy. We're still collecting candy, although that candy income has just slowed down drastically, unfortunately. Part of me wants to get what's 80 times... I'm sorry, what's 800 times 30? It's like 20... What was it that we came up with? 24,000 last time? So yeah, we're ways off. But I was going to say, even though this is a 4 or 5, this is more summons overall. So it contributes. But that wouldn't make any sense. That would make absolutely 0 sense. Summoners is still unavailable where you are, Leo. It's tragic. Hopefully, I know that they did talk about it coming out for Europe. I don't know which countries in Europe, but they did talk about the European continent getting this game at some point in the near future. I heard buzz about it in the community a few weeks ago. So I think January is where we'll hopefully start seeing some mention about that. But we'll have to wait and see, because it's a fun game, y'all. It's a fun game. I did absolutely 0 gameplay over the weekend. I was with family. I was running around my hometown. So we are basically wherever we left off last time. However, we do have access to 2 things, which are the 5-star selector that we just got for Christmas, technically. So Merry Christmas to all of us. And a Transcendence scroll as well. So pretty hyped to start the live stream off, I must say. And funny enough, this freaking fancy handmade doll I was talking about, how do we get this? It's a legendary master crafting item, but we were able to get one for free with that little 7-day login bonus for the holidays, which is cool. So I think that's how I want to start it off. Let's go see where we actually exchange this and who we can get. I think I saw someone mention Bastet was an option here. The other 2 names I did not recognize. So I'm inclined to get a Bastet dupe because that just helps me progress her to that 15 awaken, which is where I can reach my peak team power levels since she's one of my main Nat 5s that I use. But I'm open to other options. We hit buy monster selective shop. We've got Valkyrie, we've got Desert Queen, we've got the Sky Dancer, and that's it. That's it. Okay, so it's absolutely Bastet. Absolutely Bastet. I mean, I don't really know much about this monster. I know Valkyries are, no, they're not bad. They're generally talked about well, but seeing that she is a new unit, and I don't think she's OP in any way. Firevalk is very good, Noblesse says. PvP meta, well, here's the thing. I'm not really concerned with PvP meta. So I think I'm going to go with the Desert Queen, just to speed up that process. However, there's the thought of the long term, right? If I secure this Valkyrie right now, I have her to put on my Altar's Blessing if I want to get those rate ups. So it's a tough call, but the fact that I'm so not PvP focused and I'm a little more concerned with time to get my team power up, we're going to go with Desert Queen. So some of y'all might have shuddered at that decision, but that was the reasoning. I explained it as best as I could have. And I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff right there. Now, I want to do our typical daily grind stuff before I get into focused and event-specific grinds, because that's where I usually drop the ball in these live streams. Like, I'm not doing the secret dungeon yet. We're doing it, but first we're starting with our halls of magic and all of our other daily stuff. Let's go with... who do we want? Cat. And we might as well go with Kona for the skill recharge. Good, good, good. Alright, we'll do the thing. So, curious what you picked, Noblesse. Had to switch that up real quick. Craze, hello, my friend. A loyal Buddha fam member. Thank you so much for being here. Happy holidays. How you doing, my friend? How's the holiday season treating you? I'm excited to be back on the grind. Let me let my people know, right? My IRL peeps know, which you all are IRL peeps, but at the same time, I feel like the Buddha gang, it's like an entity. It's an online entity mainly. Yep, we all know our digital faces. I mean, you guys know my IRL face, but I know your digital footprints more so than the IRL. But Lady Buddha, let me let her know, streaming now will be done at 12:30. Company needs you to work overtime without a day off for 2 weeks. Craze is a working man, I assume. Man. Forgive me if I'm assuming incorrectly. Hardworking. I'm curious, what do you do? Because I definitely have had many jobs in the past where your duty was to serve during the holidays, which it's a hard privilege to let go once you take it back, I will say. That's why we're still chasing this YouTube dream, because then hopefully we can truly just live how we love. Ooh, that was very close. Just relax and... Oh, very good. So you get the day off after. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Happy to hear it. You playing any games? Are you working on any grinds currently? Got our holler magic out of the way. I need a ton of those magic essences, so plenty of work to be done with our Kairos, but we need to get our daily checklist done. Give me some of that. Let's look at our path of growth. Which stage do we want to pick? I think I want to do path of training. For the simple fact that I'm very, very low on XP potions. And yeah, there's no monster I need to work on specifically. No monster I need to work on specifically. We're gonna farm this guy right here. Hopefully get some more lizard men. And it suits us well with oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. Who do I get here? The water archer's a good pick for us too. I think I'll do that. I'll do that. Because Naomi will just be twice as effective here. Just came home to sleep after and have meals, and then you're going to work again. Oh, so you're not done. You're not done. You don't get a day off yet. Promoter for a phone company. I can imagine that is just non-stop. Continuing that grind is a never-ending battle if you want it to be. And a similar thing can be said with all types of promotional sales, self-start businesses. You get what you make out of it. And so I can imagine if it's part of your job, if you've got someone with expectations above you, they want you working like a dog. Good stuff, good stuff. Not too tiring work, but it pays well with your time. Well, that's good to hear. Oh, you know what I'm not doing? I'm not being a good boy. I'm not being a good boy. I didn't do my hot springs every time. It's a good way to live life not complaining. That's for sure. That's for sure. I was definitely raised in a complaining way, right? A lot of my elders, a lot of my superiors had the habit of complaining. And so I've tried to do a lot of self-work to combat that, because I do recognize it's not a healthy way or conducive way, productive way to live your life. Sometimes I just need to rant and get it off my chest, and so I just spit it all out, and it feels good. And then I realize, like, what did I really get? What did I really get from just complaining about something? Nothing. Nothing. Other than maybe helping me move past it in a way. So I don't think it's a bad thing to talk about it. I think it's when you have something to complain about and you sit perpetually in that state and never move on to the step of figuring out how to change or find solutions, take action, so that whatever you're complaining about is no longer something you have to worry about. I think that's the true way to move through something that's maybe a little difficult. I'm still playing with these little string things here. That Buddha Bro, my little brother, who made a couple appearances at the end of last week, he got a lot of these for Christmas, just little like fidget toys, and lo and behold, Big Brother has stolen it. Big Bro Buddha has been stealing little bro's stuff. Surprise, surprise. But it's just addicting, especially when we're just working on autoplay right here, you know? Like, all I gotta do is talk to you guys. I don't really have to do anything with the mouse or keyboard, so... Got this little sucker. And there we go. 6 out of 6 is done. Let's move on to our next thing, which I believe would be expeditions. Expeditions. You know what's so important with our expeditions? Is doing the 50 out of 50 runs per day. And I have not done that at all. One day we'll make it part of our... Oh, goodness gracious. The Wind Arachne. She is difficult for me, I must say. She's very difficult for me. However, we did get a new monster. We didn't get a new monster, but I used a new monster that really did help with this stage. But I don't think we can bring water monsters to this fight. I don't think we can do it. We can do level 2, I believe. No, exclude wind monsters. JK, JK, JK. Let's try and bring home girl and put her in slot 1. I'm going to give her full evasion. Yeah, evasion 100%. Beautiful. And Theomar's, you're not really super useful to me here. We do have our boy. We do have our boy here who should be getting some upgrades soon, hopefully, because I can actually buy a couple skill upgrades, which I want to do. And Chloe, I think. Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's give you the nice HP setup. Confirm it, but then we're actually going to go backwards. So I can buy my Devilmon from the arena. Can I just go into the shop? Nope, not yet. Yes, I can. Got 3,100 here. Devilmon, give me 1 per week. Gotta scoop it up. Brawl shop, I've been slacking as well. But hopefully we can get to, 500 before the monthly reset, which would be the 31st, right? So we've got a few, how many days? 6 days, technically. Under 5 days and some to do that. What did we get here? We got our Challenge Arena reward. We'll take it. And we'll go ahead and give the Devilmon to our boy here. What did we get it? Okay, I want some of these to go into the basic attack because that's where this guy shines. So, it's fine. It's okay. Level 2. Gotta rearrange everything here again. Boom. Let's swap to you. Let's swap to you. And let's hope for some easy clears. Let's hope for some easy manual clears. I really don't want to have to do this manually, but we'll see. Oh, I'm such a goof. I'm such a goof. I can't bring Homegirl because I gotta bring this guy. But he does have a much, much, much better setup now. Since we worked on him, he's level 70. He's looking all right. So we can We can go ahead and see how this goes. Craze and joy. Oh, you're heading home now. Go enjoy some home time and then back to work, my friend. I hope everything goes well for you. I'm going to go ahead and just sit here and see what happens. Problem is going to be, since we're on autoplay and then she spawns these little buggers. She spawns these little buggers. It usually starts changing where my AI is focusing, which is a big problem for me. It's a big, big problem for me. Like, things are dying. Things are dying. Chloe's not really putting invincibility shields on everyone like I would like. We're also not getting cleansed. We're not getting cleansed from those poisons. So, that's just a quick way to die. Let me try and take off Chloe. We do have to run the Fire Warrior, right, being the lizard, but let's bring you instead. Problem is our damage is so nerfed because Karambit just doesn't do what he needs to do yet. But let's go ahead. Oh, what am I doing? Boom and boom. And then we'll just set the auto so she spams her cleanse and heal. Perfect. What's up, Ella? Do you get any better response changing what kind of AI your team monsters are using, or have you felt it doesn't help much? Yes, it actually matters a lot. So, I assume you're talking about this right here, your little 3 commands. The 2 most dominant ones that I use are direct target and follow. I could switch to direct target right now since I'm not playing manually, but there is definitely a lot of strategy involved with using your AI settings, specifically in the raids that we currently have. Wow, we weren't cleansed at all. We weren't cleansed at all. That's a shame. Did you buy your Devilmon from the store from Arena Noblesse? Says yes. I literally just did that, funny enough. Day after Christmas, Buddha, Cody. Merry Christmas to those who celebrated. Happy holidays to everyone. I hope everyone's having a good holiday season. Boy, Buddha is definitely excited to be back on the grind. Cheers and good morning. Or afternoon, evening, depending on where you are in the world. So unfortunately, this strategy did not work. I think our boy Karambit just does not deal enough damage. I just don't think he does. I don't think he does. I think someone was talking about how they use restoration tokens strategically. So in the beginning, when they want to make a monster usable, right, I would use all of my Karambit shards to upgrade his skills right now. And then when I have enough Devilmon to offset the skill levels, I could then use a resto token, take back those shards, re-upgrade him, so then I can use those shards for awakening. It's not a bad move, and we did also just get that free restoration token just for logging in the other day, which was great. So it's definitely a possibility. It's definitely a possibility for me to do that. However, I just want to get this done and over with. Like, I don't want to waste any more time here. So, can we just DPS this thing down? Who can we use to DPS this thing down? Maybe Lynn. I haven't busted out Lynn ever. Because she just never really actually feels good. I don't know if it's the stats that I have on her or what. But she never feels like a fun, like a good damage dealer. And then I think we are running. There's no requirements here since this is level 1, but we're just going to do this. We're just going to do this. I don't know if there's a specific skill that Lynn works better with. They like 27k crit. It doesn't seem that wonderful. It doesn't seem that great. I mean, her DPS is the highest, but Karambit's is very low. So it's not that impressive to me. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't seem that great. But it's gonna get the job done. Maybe, because even then, Chloe, I don't know what's going on with Chloe. She just does not seem to be doing her thing. Yeah, whatever. We'll just take this. Couple things left to do after we get through all these day one dailies. Day one dailies, these daily repeats. I don't have an exploration squad set. We need to do our special dungeon. After those, I mean, we have options. We have options on what to work on. Alright. That's over with. I'm not trying to waste time here, right? So if I don't have a quick salute, we got a skill book. Can't complain. If I don't have a solution to do the higher levels for certain things, I'm going down a level so I can just get it done. Because we can talk about strats afterwards, right? Got a lot of arena to do. Did I even log in? Yeah, I did. Take that 1,000 right there. Open treasure chests in all continents. That can give me some good stuff right there. Mine anything in all continents. Defeat fire creatures. That would have been useful for me to do earlier. Dispatch monsters. Dispatching monsters is always the easiest. Always the easiest. What is this? Tritium. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. Open the treasure chests. And we may have to just work on that passively, because we're not really there yet. Party dungeons. I think we should just jump into the raids. If anyone's down to carry me through Naraka, I can help. I'm not completely useless there, I promise. But we'll start with these. We'll start with these after I reconfigure my team comp, because that's not the move. And then I'm not going to be a doofus. I've been using my skill books more. I've been using my magic book more often, I promise. I know I didn't do it right there, but I have been. And Bastet. Very nice. Swap to. What do we want to swap to? I mean, we'll just stick with fire since that is what it is. Party dungeon raid. Reed Hill. Boom. Let's go. So that's it, guys. Those are the plans today. Oh, getting that morning stretch in. Now we're just riding out the rest of 2022 to the New Year's. I'll be live streaming up until then, so should be a good time. Should be a good time. We'll have the Power Creep podcast this Thursday. So I know people will be into that. See what's going on in Las Claudia, because that's still what the people really want to see on the Buddha Fish account. You know? And I understand. I understand. It's what we were established as. It's a big risk trying to branch out from what I've spent the last 2 years working on this channel. But it's worth it. I tell myself it's worth it in the long run. I did get a little... When does this end? Does this ever end? Or is this just forever? I'm sure it has... There's info on when this is scheduled to end at some point. But I mean, I'm not complaining at all. I just am trying to be informed, you know. Just trying to stay informed and in the loop.
Insufficient range.
wonder if I can turn off those notifications that it keeps giving me about what the skills do when I use them. Surprised that that's still a thing. Alright, we've got our 3 foggies to run. So, how do we want to manage this? How do we want to manage it? I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. And we'll just run some pickup groups. And we'll swap to Agua. I like seeing Helia. Always love seeing Helia. We have that collection book we can work on after we get done with all of this. I like this guy's outfit a lot. I like that a lot.
Insufficient range. Unable to use.
I'm loving the damage. Loving it. Absolutely loving it.
Insufficient range. Insufficient range.
This is going very well. Ooh, Theo went down. That was interesting. Yeah, I like that Cleef's outfit a lot. It's very cool. I'm ready for a switch up in my outfit as well, but I don't really have the luxury of doing that quite yet. Can I just quick join? I mean, why not? He's got a Helia. We'll see if this was a mistake. I've got a little sympathy or empathy. I mean, I've still got this guy again, so that's lit. I actually want to like befriend him because he seems cool. Almost got Green Monkey King from Shard Exchange. Guess you shouldn't be slacking on those. Oh, that's tough. I have not touched that exchange shop like at all. Haven't ever touched it. Ooh, we've got some big damage on Helia, right? Or from Helia, maybe? Getting into the hundreds of thousands of DPS.
Insufficient range.
Can't touch that thing if you don't have spare useless nat 5 pieces. Which is usually, I never feel like I do. So, I'm lucky enough to have Green Monkey King. I got him off of a lucky summon, so he's queued up next on my list. After we're done with Fire Raven, he's pretty much queued up next on my list to work on. Throw on Altar's Blessing, because I know he's just super duper nice. Super duper nice with it. I'm so bad at dodging that. Nice. You probably do go look. Like, you have a lot of 5-star pieces that are less than 10 from boxes, just clearing secret rooms from TOA. Look at this. Fog Memory Blunt Weapon. Defense, crit, HP, accessory, all the gem slots. I feel like it's rare that I ever see weapons from these raids. But sadly, I already have a green weapon from buying things in the raid coin exchange. Man. I haven't had coffee in 3 days. I forgot how nice it is. We'll go look later, because I'm not gonna get distracted. Okay? I'm not getting distracted. We got 2 Bastets, so we don't really need a third one technically. So I think I'm gonna go with Konamiya. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. I could go Tion just to be super safe, but I'm trusting in Emient Boss here. Can I check? No, this makes me leave the raid, so. Are we still? No, we're not. No, we're not. It's funny enough, Tweaks, myself, and Noblesse were in the top 10 at one point. But yeah, we got. Jeez Louise, wow. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty disgusting double Brandia with the double Helia. Freaking Bernard and Naomi. Oh my gosh. That's destructive. That's destructive for sure. We still got so much work. We've got so many Breath of Lives. So many Breath of Lives to get. I'm probably just going to bite the bullet and use a ton of 3-star shards to get Breath of Life so I can awaken my core team. Because we still have an awakening level to get on Theo. We have now 2 awakening levels to get on Bastet. And of course, working on Karambit is pretty high priority as well. Whoa, that was like a bug? They were definitely supposed to do the... They were definitely supposed to do their little double attack there, but that did not happen. Did I already burn through 1 and 2 stars? No, what? No, I haven't. So I could totally get some. I could get a lot actually from my 1 and 2 stars. I could get a lot. Very nice. A little slower than the last two runs, but very easy clear. We like that. Fog memory defense. Yeah, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. It's only 5-star anyway. I could totally use my 1 and 2 stars. I get a little weird with it. I get a little weird about it. Let's see, because then I can upgrade some right now, which would be awesome. I think I can also upgrade some like I have Naomi Awakening levels I could do. Essence of Magics are holding me back a lot. A lot. Yeah, I could do that right now. I'm not going to because we're going to see what I need for my main squad. Because this is the team that's going to push me up into the upper limits of my team power cap currently. So we've got Theomars to awaken here. I need Essences of Magic. I need some Breath of Life. So let's see how many we can get off of our exchange pieces. 148 is all we can get off of those. So, not great. Not great. But we'll go ahead and sacrifice it. And we've got our 2-star pieces. 3? No. How do I know the max? How do I know the max? Needed 30? What's bundle? Oh. My bad. Yeah, it's not that much. It's not that much. See, guys, that's my dilemma. Let's go ahead and just start doing what we do. I like to do 252. Enter. Whoops. 252. Enter. We've got a fishing event going on. I should do it. I should do it. We've got 248 we can get from this guy. Exchange. Will it just... Do I just need to click auto select? We've got 226 I can get from that. I do think when I'm exchanging these 3-star pieces, I do try and keep in mind which pieces, which shards I want to keep for certain skill ups on specific monsters. I do try and keep that in mind. But then sometimes I feel like I'm overthinking stuff, so I don't want to put too much thought into it because I want to just focus on the mission that I have. We have a Transcendence scroll to do, so I kind of want to do that right now. See what we get. Just warm it up. We got to warm up with a little unknown scroll summon, and then we're just going to send it. Ideally, we get a duplicate of either of these two. Let's warm up the hands. I'm on serpent pieces, my G. Listen, that was old news. You gotta remember, y'all are in like a 15-second delay. Let's see what we get. We know it's a 5-star. Hoping for something cool. Yes, baby. Give me Bastet. We get 2 Bastet duplicates today. Wild. Very nice. Love that. Love the blessings. They make the duplicate farming much more manageable. Much more manageable. So, kudos. Kudos to this game for doing something dope. Here we go. Count level 49 to get this 4th slot opened. Let's go ahead and see what we can manage here. I'm just going to let it do it passively because I'm not really concerned with sweating this at all. But now that means we have... I think we can get Bastet up a lot. A lot, right? We can get her to Awakening 14. She's in a similar boat as Raven here. So now we've got 40, so we've got that covered, and we've got this covered. Yeah, so we can get both Raven and Bastet to Awaken 14. Homeboy here we can get to Awaken 13, and then we need some more duplicates, but we have a lot. We have a lot. I already got the scrolls from the guild shop. Did I? Let's see. Are you going to do this, my guy? Are you going to pick this up? Okay, good boy. Good boy, Buddha. There we go. Calm mackerel. From the guild shop. The scrolls from the guild shop. You talking about these? I don't, man. I don't. It's tough for me because it's a lot of guild. There's a lot of good guild purchases to get. And right now, this is kind of like what I want to save my guild currency for. Because this I can just knock out of the way. But I guess it's worth it because I'm going to get more of this currency later. So I should get these things, right? I should get these things, especially Light and Darkness Scroll. This can go a long way. And a Mystical Scroll. I could get one of each right now. But then I have 0 income for the Legendary Harvest pickaxes and the gloves. Yeah. Like, I don't think I'm ever going, like, when am I ever going to get these? Just leveling the professions. It just seems important to me, you know? Feels important. It really does. Do we have what we need? We got 4 of them. Perfect. So, I'm just going to sit here and fish, though, because why not? Why not? Is there a fishing one that I maybe like? Because we do need this. We do need to do this for a Devilmon. So let's just do this because we're doing fishing right now. Our monsters. So we have so many awakening levels I have to do it. My essences of magic are just that income is destroyed right now. Absolutely destroyed. But I have so much. We have so much. Like right now, I could get another 4,000 power off Karambit. I could get 1, 2, 3. I could get another 4,000 power or 3,000 some power off of Bastet. And I could get another 1,000 some. So I could get almost 9,000. I could get almost, or maybe a little over 9,000 power if I got. And then I could get him more, honestly, because he can go all the way up to 14. I could get a lot of power just by awakening these 3 monsters. Oh, the gold. That's another. I forgot. That's why I truly believe currently running through the Kina story is worth it. Running through. Am I actually not completing my guild quest because all of these are above 60 centimeters? We'll see. Here we go. Yeah, that's funny. Oh well. So we want to hope for things that are not calm mackerels. Because I'm not winning this, right? Like, I'm not catching up to these guys. They probably have all 4 of these going on. They're running away with this. That's pretty funny. But after the event ends, then we can just get that guild request out of the way. Well, we already talked about the magic essences. I already talked about how magic essences are a big deal. But if I focus on Kina's story, just that story progression gives me so many materials, so much gold, without actually needing to use specific resources to refresh the dungeon. It's super bright. Why am I so bright? Hold on. Goodness. There we go. Boy, Buddha was just had the heavens raining down on us. No, it was because I had the window open and it was continuing to get more sunny, so it was just bleeding light into the shot. Alright, we should be Gucci with one more regular fish catch. What can I use these calm mackerels for, I wonder? I wonder, we have so many. Oh, what I did want to check out the exchange shop for these, right? We've got Pioneer, Polar Queen, Green Polar Queen, and Beast Monk. Not really interested. I do have this guy, actually. I do have this Beast Monk. But, see, we've got, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, because it takes how many? 3 random shards to get one of the specific shard that you're looking for. I can understand that. I can understand how it would be useful. Pioneer is one of the best supports. I don't know, man. I have some good supports. I don't really want to add a third. Like, I don't want to add another 5-star support to think about building. I'm pretty sure he may be good. But I think if I'm ready to build a support, it would be this monster right here. She's pretty cracked. And I've also heard people talk about her. She's pretty wild. She's got the buff stripping and applies damage taken up. She's got the harmful effect removal. And then her ultimate removes all harmful effects on your whole team. Like this, she seems like a wild girl when it comes to support. So decisions are difficult. Deliver. Are we done with this challenge yet? No, we've still got a minute left. Claytano reset this girl. He doesn't use her anymore. But also Claytano's on it. He's on another wavelength. He's on another level of gaming in this compared to me. I need context. You need to tell me, what are you talking about? Did he reset her for an LD Nat 5? Like, what are we talking about? Did I finish the Mimic Guard story? Yes, noob. I think you asked me that last time. I've done all of them, my friend. Done all of them. My monster stories are done, bro. Monster stories are done. Yeah, he's playing a different game than your boy Buddha. He didn't use her anymore. Who does he use now? Right? Just because he doesn't use her, I don't think discounts how useful she is, depending on how limited I am. Oh, Juno, the freaking Oracle? Are you sure? But is he doing that because she's what's hot right now, right? Like, she's the newest monster. As a content creator, you typically want to do what's current to stay as relevant as you can. In these games, if you're summoning, right, I know Fire Juno, or Fire Oracle Juno is... she's got spotlight on her right now. I don't know who Chiwu is. I'm unfamiliar with that name. Unfamiliar with that name. I don't know. Your boy Buddha's just still working on my first 3 Nat 5s, so... I'm just focused on what... I'm just focused on what I currently have and can enjoy in my free trial, you know, my free trial conquest. Fire Oracle is okay. The other elements seem trash because they use bomb for whatever reason. Yeah, bomb is not typically so good. Battlefield, we're hurting. We're hurting on everything. It always hurts me when I go like a day or now a couple days. I have done no daily grind. So like it just reminds me how much further behind I am on this game than everybody else. But we're not going to think about it too much. We're just going to continue with our dailies. Dailies, baby. We need to run some white shadows. We need to run all of this good stuff. We actually need to do the support. So. Do I have my proper team going up? No, I don't. No, I don't. There we go. Yeah, Cloud's got the best stat. Should be good. No, Juno is the best Oracle right now and actually pretty good. In Korea, TJ says, yeah, I've only heard good things about Juno from the veteran community, both here. I haven't heard much. I don't watch much Korea content other than from the one. There's a Korean player who's also like doing content in English right now, and he's covering the American client as well as I'm sure the Korea client. And I can't remember his name, forgive me. But he does tend to give a lot of good insight. Okay, what's going on right now and why is everyone dying? Is someone not pulling their weight? What's going on right here? Okay. And what's the Bastet doing? I think we've got some folk here that have zero idea of how this game works.
Insufficient range.
Oh, what? I've never seen that happen.
Insufficient range. Unable to use.
Okay. It's taken a bit of a turn back to what we usually like to see, so that's got me feeling nice. That got a little weird for a second. Definitely got a little weird. Loveless says, how good is this game? Like 1 to 10. It's a really good question. And I want to give you a solid answer in the sense of like using metrics to judge. Using metrics to judge certain aspects of the game. I don't have that like in my head right now. I would give this game, all things considered, I would give this game a solid. Sorry, I'm trying to think right now. I would give this game a solid 7 out of 10. As a super basic, like I'm just going off of. Whoa! I thought I was dodging. Oh, Cloud Z's dead. That's why he was dealing so much damage. Alright, I'm not feeling this run, y'all. Sorry. If you pay for the season pass, it's like an 8 out of 10. If you're free to play, it's like a 6 out of 10. What says? I think that's. I met in the middle, considering both options. That's where the 7 came from. Love the cloudy content. You're so down. Loveless! Ah! Those comments fuel me. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, right now I don't quite make the same kind of content that I did. All right, I hope this Bastet does a lot better than the other one. I don't make the content that I used to make for this game like I did last Claudia yet. I don't want to say I'm never going to do it. What I do right now is this kind of, I just do my daily streams in which I'm learning the game, and then it's kind of an interactive thing that I do with you guys. But I would love for you to be a part of the journey, because it's definitely a very fun game when you have a good squad with you. Change is good. I appreciate you saying that, because I think as a rule of thumb, yes, change is good. It's just about being able to adapt to that change that I think really defines how good it is, right? And so far we haven't, I'm objectively, we have not done well. I have not done well with adjusting to the change. But I will say I'm enjoying gaming way more right now. I'm enjoying gaming way more than I did towards the end of like my last cloudy content that I was making, you know. So gotta consider many different factors. You gotta consider more factors than just the numbers and the monetary implications, right? Or else you're gonna get sucked into unhappiness, and it's never gonna be enough. That's what I believe. This game, while okay, let's do some heals, because this is not going well. This run's a little painful. This run is definitely a little painful. $9 is fine. Usually don't pay to win, but you have some cash to burn, Loveless. There are definitely some very... Oh. There are some absolutely affordable bundles and like passes in this game that are super worth it, man. Super worth it. And make this game, as what said, it pushes it from like, you know, a enjoyable but still, I'd say, less than fantastic. I'm just gonna let my team do what they're doing, because clearly I was doing something wrong. I think once he starts getting kills, his damage ramps up. It takes it from a good experience to like it's the I consider it okay. No, we're dying. I consider it, when you're free to play in this game, it's the free trial experience, and then once you buy the premium passes and the packages that are actually worth it, I quit this. Why am I still here? When you start buying the things that are actually worth it, it brings it to the full experience of what this game offers and makes it much more fun. You start grinding resources way quicker. It saves you a ton of time. You get a lot more rewards from doing certain things. And it's not super expensive, all things considered, to play that way. We are wasting so much time right now, and it's actually making me upset. Because I'm an emotional man. And these things bother me. These things bother me big time. Manage team, get out of here. We're going with burst damage. We're going with burst damage. I see Crow. I see Helia. This guy's got a full dark team. I think he had Crowa, which is the dark Harg. Yeah, this Kina right here. What's going on? Looking cracked. Yes, there is a reroll process, Loveless. I do have a top reroll targets that I made for December. But there's arguments to be made for a lot of different monsters to reroll for. So there's a lot of good advice out there. There's no like one set way. It's not like Last Claudia where it's like Trishula and Sandworm and you're 1 DPS and Spearman Interior. It's not that easy. There's a lot more things, a lot more factors to consider, but it just depends on, wow, see, this is the kind of run I like. This is fun. This is super fun. There's a lot more subjectiveness to how you want to reroll, but the general rule of thumb is that you want to focus on 1 5-star monster in the beginning, and then there are 2 3-star monsters that you focus on in order to not wall yourself from material progression, right? Getting materials to build Nat 5 monsters is what they're called. It's super draining in this game. So you want to push endgame quickly by having that core team of 2 Nat 3s, specifically Konamiya and Shannon, who I can show you right near. This is Konamiya. You'll get them pretty quickly. And then Shannon, Wind Pixie, these provide the healing and team support, along with whatever Nat 5 you choose to pick, in order to speed through the entire story campaign that we currently have. And then you start refining where you want to take your account while you're working in that end game space. So then you start picking, you start summoning more because of the summon material you get more Nat 5 monsters, and then you can start rounding out stuff like that. You get a free 3-star light dark ticket early on. Make sure to use it on Dark Harpy or light Garuda is who he's talking about, not the Griffin. You get Tion. I picked Tion. I wish I picked Helia, which is the Dark Harpy. But again, you're going to get a lot of information just starting out. It's going to get very overwhelming. So I would take it as you go, right? You're not going to get the light dark selector ticket for a second. You're not going to have to make that decision. I don't know actually when you're going to get that, but I do know that when you get it, I recommend getting Helia for the long term. Tion is great to have, and he's very, very good for the current, or for the latest end game event that we just got. But that's very situational. Helia is useful everywhere because she just ramps up your team's damage like no other. We're done with Foggy Prison, finally. 4 runs. Time is just going by, man. Alright, we've got some White Shadow Castle to do. Let's recruit, and hopefully we can manage this on a pickup group easily. Rahul, Camila, or a Naval? I don't understand. Oh, I'm in Katarina. You're talking about servers. Is it full? Is that why you can't join Katarina? Because that does suck if you cannot. That does suck. Hush Who is in the chat. Hello, good morning, my friend. Happy holidays to anyone who wasn't here when I was talking about it. Just started the stream. Day after Christmas if you celebrate that, but happy holiday season to everybody. Hope it's a good one for y'all. So I don't have a secondary server recommendation for you. So as long as it's in the east side, we can still interact in certain aspects of the game, as long as you're in the east server. But if you're not in Katarina, I don't know if how that affects like joining the Buddha Gang Guild if you're interested in that. Noblesse is going to join with the alt. You're going to make a 3rd alt, Noblesse? Is that what you're saying right now? Oh, that's why, Loveless. We're not in the west. Oh, you're joining me with the alt. Thank you. No, we're not. We're in the east servers, Katarina specifically. I don't think the ping is super harsh if you choose east or west. I don't think it is, based on things that other people have said. I don't want to drink the last sip of coffee just because that's always a depressing moment. All right, I'm going in because I don't trust nobody. All right. All right. Focus me, buddy. Focus me. All right, we might actually skip everything together if we can get it to 5. Beautiful. All right. Are you going to keep? Nope, just one little portal. Very good. Pretty painless, pretty painless. Painless run here, which is awesome. Love it. Someone's Karambit is just doing whatever it wants. Luckily it didn't matter what. Luckily it didn't matter. Loveless, there's plenty more help to be had, so I'm excited for you to experience the game with us. It's a good game. It really is. A lot of great aspects to it. Couple frustrating things that I'm sure you'll realize along the way, but nothing has offset me enjoying this game every day, which is saying a lot because I'm typically pretty self-critical with these games. Alrighty, let's do it again. Hush Who says, from Kina main to Kina main, I just hit level 60. Dark Staff is only good for PvP and 30-second res, right? Not main staff. Unless you build damage, right? Hush, who is it? He's consulting Noblesse. I wish I was. See, this is why I'm not making videos on this game, because I don't have the answers to those questions. And so my confidence just isn't quite there. Shan bringing that full dark team. I think this is who we just ran Foggy Prison with. So this will be fun. All right, let me go first. Let me go first, guys. Promise I know what I'm doing. We can get that Helia to do some, you know, real damage right now. Or some debuffing, that'd be awesome. Guys, are we gonna focus the arm? I mean, I know Noblesse is doing what he needs to do. It's not Noblesse that worries me. It's this other person that I'm not too sure about. There's 2. There's 3. Make sure to avoid all the bad stuff. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. It's really ill placement. I think our other teammate is either just like doing auto. I mean, now it's okay because we've got the debuffing, we've got the damage going on, so I'm not really stressing it. We got the job done. The beginning was a little rough and rocky, but we got it done. It's so funny right now. I'm just taking little tiny baby sips. All right. Sorry, Hush Who, you didn't get your question answered because I was taking up Noblesse's time. But maybe now he can answer it. So here's our problem. I want to do our 2 runs of Naraka. But I need 2 reliable people to run with me. And it's Monday, back to work for a lot of people. So I don't think I can get much help right now, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and just knock these out of the way. Get some good stuff there. Loveless, yes, the game does have voice acting. It's pretty nice with the storytelling. They have their own animated scenes, which is really cool. Throughout the story, you'll see. It's a fun game, man. It's a fun game. It's got the monster collection aspect, evolving, upgrading, team building, theory crafting, designing your own summoner. Customizing them, getting certain outfits, upgrading it. It's a well designed game, I must say. So there we go. Ruptures. I'm actually going to switch. We're gonna do Naomi, Theo's fine, and Bernard, I think. Bernard, just do what you do. Alright, so we're just going straight to the back, and we're gonna work on this guy right here. Work on this little goose. See, there's too many instances where I just don't feel like, I really don't feel like dodging actually works the same way as... I don't feel like dodging works the same way as Dark Souls, for example. Like, if you dodge in the middle... Someone activated the trap? I thought I disabled the traps. Dodging works in the same way Dark Souls, right? Because I feel like I see too many examples of don't you dare be jackpot. This is jackpot. Yeah, give me that good stuff. Dang. Too many examples where I feel like I do what would be considered a perfect dodge, and I still get hit. So, what really is... Yeah, there we go. The dodging mechanic in this game for your summoner. Dude. We're going to walk away with a lot of candy canes this round. What's power bonus for boiling? 360? Yeah. It's a little over. I think it's like 360, 200 or something. It's a few, it's a 100 or so over 360, but yes. Did they buff the health for this thing? I think they did. I think they did. So it would basically last as long as possible. See, it would have been cool if they did some kind of mechanic where if you drag it out, you get a good amount. But then also if you kill this thing quick enough, it gives you a bunch of candy cane as well. So you're never quite losing out. You're rewarded for both. You're rewarded for dragging out the gameplay and for killing it quickly. Give me that. You're at 320. I am there as well, Hush. Well, I'm at 330. And I'm pretty sure if I could do my if I could do all of my awakenings for the current team I have, I would be there. Yeah, baby. 16,000 of them suckers. Transcendence mats is a pain in the butt. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You gotta put some focused effort in that for sure. And I need... What do I need to do? I've got a puppy next to me right now. Very cute. Very cute. But I can't give her too much attention because then she's going to want to keep begging for stuff. So, what's like the best 5-star level is? It's all subjective. It's all subjective. Did you watch my video, bro? Did you watch my video? I think I would still just recommend either getting, like, for your first story clear team, Fire Polar Queen, aka Brandia, or Wind Vampire, aka Argon, would be my go-tos if I was starting the game all over again. Plus the other 2 5-stars that I talked about. Best 5 chart changes as new units come out as well. Like the Vampire Hunter guy they got in KR is pretty juiced. That's what I'm saying. There's not a bad Nat 5 that you can start out with. Like I started out with Theo here, who's not like the godliest by any means, but he's still used in so much content. So much content. If anyone was going to reroll, you would suggest Wind Magic Knight as starter, Noblesse. That's also in my reroll guide as well. So, literally, the 2 ones I suggested, plus the one Noblesse suggested, those are the top 3 that Tweaks suggested when he wrote his reroll guide at the beginning of December. And I think it still holds true for a true beginner's start. Once you get into endgame, there's way more debate about which 5-stars you're going to want, depending on which raid you're taking on and which, you know, what strategies you want. If you're more focused PvP, PvE, but to just enjoy the game as a beginner, start with a very strong core team that pushes you to endgame real quick. It's either one of those 3 plus your the 2 Nat 3s that I talked about. And this good old freaking, I need to grind some pots is what I need to do in order to get that gold, you know? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, love, I got Tweaks into this game, which is half the reason why I'm so dedicated to it. Because he's just like kind of a little cheat code. It's just Tweaks' ability to jump into a game along with the community and absorb information and retain it. That is his gift, right? He's very, very good at retaining and processing information quickly, so you get to the right answers faster. If your boy Buddha's left to my own devices, it takes me a lot of mistakes and a lot of time to get to the right answer. But Tweaks does it very quickly, and so having him as a friend is very useful. I like to take advantage of him. What am I up to right now? Ruptures. Ruptures. Let's do some Sunken Ruins. Here's where I actually want... Maybe? Do I? Yes. Go. Don't be lazy, Buddha. Lady Buddha has been trying to preach to me. She tells me, don't do what is easy, do what is right. And getting gold bonus every day is right. I'm not in combat. Is it because I have a buff? Is that really why? When does the buff go away? 20 seconds? He's a cool guy. Haven't talked to him in a while. Yeah, I talk to him a lot. I'm not in battle. Just had to yell at her real quick. Show her who was boss, you know. You know the drill. Okie dokie. Let's get into the good stuff, yeah. Manage team. Who do we want to bring? Who do we want? Kind of just want to bring Kona. I'm just going to go like this. This looks good. Man, these puppies. Listen, I can't take you out yet. I'm live streaming. I know you don't understand what that means, but I need you to work with me here. I'm actually going to switch to Fire Caliph for the AoEs and just a little tad bit more damage. Yep. Helped me too. Hush Who's joining us. Love it. Brandia, Raven, Konamiya. It's a nice team. Do you have a third Nat 5, Hush? It's that third Nat 5 that's going to push you to that 350 plus mark. Definitely. I'm scared if I pick her up, she's going to pee on me. My parents' dog has a very interesting response to me whenever I try and pet her or pick her up. She's got a very small bladder. But I'll try. I'll do it. I'll do it for the Buddha gang, right? Gotta do it. Maybe when we're waiting for the next rupture, I'll call her over. Cool name, Ancient Gigas. Hushu, you say you need Devilmon. I would argue you need Awakening levels, man. But Devilmon will help as well, for sure. I didn't need to do a heal. Don't know why I did that. $50 expedition. Yes, they are. What? Yes, they are. In Korea, they lowered it, so it's, I think, more difficult. I think Noblesse was telling me last week. It's more difficult, but there's only 5. Or no, the there's only 5 runs, but the rewards are better. Not that it's more difficult. So if that's the case, that's awesome, right? I really hope that is the case. I really do hope that is the case.
The seal surrounding the door has been lifted.
And I hope they bring it to our clients soon.
Insufficient range. The seal surrounding the door has been lifted. Insufficient range. Unable to use.
Very good. Oh, that's what we love. I love getting those. That's nice. I'm going to do it one more time if you guys want to join. I know I promised. But see, when they go back to their bed and I know they're just chilling. When they go back to their bed and I know they're just chilling, I don't want to bother them. Don't want to bother them. Wow, I'm actually impressed at this Profeta Natya. At that 315 score, but only level 58. But it's possible Kina's not their main. And those monsters are buffed up from the main progression. Although we're ready to go, Natya. Let's do it. The last sip of coffee's gone. I'm very sad. Very sad. She is cute. She's like a little mini Maltese. Very cute puppy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This sucks. I can't stand players like this. I cannot stand players like that. It's the weirdest. Okay. They're coming. Yeah, noob. Got a little broom. Is it temporary, though, like the bunny was? Because that was stupid. It's a normal speed mount, so it's permanent. That makes sense. So there's no reason for me to switch off my Ascension's horse. That's what you're telling me. Correct, other than to show it off down the road. Yeah, that we have it. Little bragging rights. Very good. Nice. So there we go. Sunken Rune's done now. Distorted Sky Island. There's so much time. Such a time sink, this game. Alright, let's create the party. I think I'm good to stick with this setup. Let's do it. We got Justin Juicy. Got the double Desert Queen Sekhmet Bastet combo along with Theo. Big fan. I'm a big fan of that one. And look at that. Got the 3 Nat 5s over 360k. That looks beautiful. That really does look beautiful. We'll get there. We'll get there. Just need to get them. We need to grind out those mats. I think I need to push Kina's story. I need to push Kina's story rather than try and focus on little things here and there. I need to push Kina's story for sure. That's going to give me so many mats I can just shove them right in to all those respective monsters. Especially those freaking, I'm just thinking about those sub quests, those side quests. Are you going to get the defense? Are you kidding me? Juicy? Juicy Summoner Juicy? What are you doing? Whatever. Hey yo. Guys, our stone. What says wondering if we'll ever get that level appreciation shop Korea has where you get stuff off crystals based off account level? I think they said no. Or it's either that they have said no or that we have gotten things that were supposed to be in that shop and they're paid exclusive items. I don't know. Noblesse, I think I got all that information from Noblesse. It could all be speculation, so keep that in mind. I think it could all be speculation. So don't take my word as absolute. Hello. This feels like it's taking an abnormal amount of time. Don't like it. A14's your Bastet. You missed her event, joined the game late, but feels good. Hush. I know. I can get there as well. I just need the materials for it. I didn't join the game late, but playing free-to-play, I was not able to grind up shards. I was not able to grind the shards needed to fully max her out. Big Z-Man says, hey, am I off today? No, Z, I'm here, bro. What are you talking about? Is he not even checking YouTube? What's going on? Did I help? Yes, baby. This is clean. Getting 2 of these in a row, that's very nice. We need to do this again. Let me talk to Z-Man. Tell him I'm on the air. He usually's right here with your boy. Guild. Oh. You have your new schedule. Nah, but we're in Moratorum, so no changes with customer equipment until the 1st. Right? Oh, okay. Pulled win DQ with the 35-star they gave us today. Rip, I'm about to level what I got. You'll be jelly. Oh, is he talking? Are they talking to each other? Merry after Christmas. What's up, Buddha gang? Happy holidays, fam. I got a Bastet dupe for the A14. That's what I got. I hear the pups. I'm scared. They want things from me, and I don't want to give it to them yet. I'm working. I'm a hard-working gamer. Right, Joey? His actual name is Joie, the French word for joy, but because, you know, my family's a bunch of gringos, we just pronounce it the way that we do. Please go straight for the attack. Thank you. He's an old one, though. That's not the Maltese. He'd be too old. I'd feel bad picking him up. He's not a big fan of all that. Eat those 3 stars. I don't even know what they're talking about. No. I don't have anyone to carry me. If it's not you and Tweaks and or Kyger, bro. I don't have anyone generous enough to, you know, pity run it with me. You know what I'm saying? I've got my dragons to do today, so if you got time, let your boy know. Perfect. I'm just gonna do what I know. And that is take out the magic outlets. They reset the secret dungeon today. Gotta do 5 times to get those juicy breath of lives. You do. I'm gonna do my secret dungeon runs. Oh, this is wave 2? Why did I think this was not? I thought this was the boss wave. This just takes so long, man. That's why people auto it. Next wave? No. Gotta do the big head. The big heads. Where they at? Big heads. I don't think anyone will run with me, Noblesse. I think it's an insta leave. It's either I get kicked or they leave the party since I don't have the bonus. You know what I mean? I know I can perform well enough to do dragon. It's just it's the issue of pickup groups wanting to run with me. It's that first impression, you know. First impression is everything. Alright, where are the magic outlets at? You did random people, that's wild. So many fails. Yeah, I know. I think people that meet the actual requirement don't understand the battle, so they don't know even what to do. They think, oh, I'm at 350, so I can run it. Where like, yeah, I was going to say. Whereas they jump into it and fail miserably, you know, so. It's funny how it works, but that's unfortunately just the culture, right? So, swap that out. And now we can do things, right? We did our Kairos for the day. We did our Path of Growth. We did our daily expedition. We still have to do our 50 out of 50, but I'm doing that off screen. We did our party dungeons, except for Naraka. So if someone wants, I mean, I'll try. I don't want to, though. I don't want to. After I have ran proper boiling waterfalls with you guys, and I know, like, I want your Lulu, I want a cleanser there, I want someone who's got crazy DPS, I bring my subpar performance, so I'm helping just because I know what to do. I want all of that. I don't want to risk that and chance it, because if I've learned anything, just because people might have the monsters in the pickup group that I'm looking for, they don't know how to use them, and it results in big fails and lots of frustration, as we learned with our White Shadow Castle in the beginning, right? In the beginning when we first started running those. So I don't want to live in that headspace today, so we're going to jump into other grinds that we can do. I was lucky enough to unlock this dungeon today. I didn't run this the past 2 days, which is really sad, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. And actually, I do want to change. We're going to go back to Konamiya. Let's do open recruit. You are Orbia main, but you play like support role in Naraka, usually topping off people's HP, Noob says. Interesting way. Interesting way to play. Combat's really cool, Loveless says. I agree. I agree. I think many people do. That's why this game is fun, right? It's got enough manual satisfaction with the gameplay, as well as the auto gameplay is, it works well. It works well for sure. We're just going to let the auto do its thing. Go ham. Make videos on dungeon guides. More information out there, the better pubs can be. See, but here's the thing. There's a lot of information about it, no? There is a lot of information. You've got much bigger channels than me currently that have videos out on it. And the pickup groups still suck, but maybe that's a reason. I need to stop comparing. Buddha, look yourself in the eyes right now. Make the content you want to make. If it's helpful and you see that there's still a problem in the community, make the video anyway. And provide something, right? That's the only way you can get followers, is if you provide something, you help people out. In turn, they subscribe, like your videos, help you out as well. So that's the mindset I really need to get back into. I need to stop thinking about how I'm so behind on the pay-to-play experience versus the free-to-play, and that my information is old and not current. I got to stop thinking about that. I got to play the game how I like, see where there are still issues, and provide a solution. That's how we built up our last Claudia career. That's how we're going to build up this career as well. Never know who watches what and who talks to who. You can do it if you put your mind to it. Ooh, the bars. But right now we're just working on the daily grind. Right now we're just working on the daily grind. I know you do, Hush Who. The response to the daily grind has been consistent. It's been fun. It has been reassuring for me that there's still a lot to do in this journey. This journey on YouTube is not finished. A lot more progress to be made. I really wish I had a gallon of coffee in front of me right now. It's okay. Water will have to do. And wave 4. I just zoned out there. I just zoned out completely. Just kind of watching what was going on in the screen and thinking about life. And you guys just saw it happen real time. But we're here. Right? As a streamer, I have to talk, even if there's no one to talk to. Gotta just make up conversation, kind of like a bit of it. It's good though. It's like it lets you exercise what I think we consider a bit of craziness in all of us, right? We all have that internal dialogue on the daily basis, or at least I think most of us do. I don't want to say all, because that's just not a wise statement. All right, we've got 10 a cowgirl. We just need another dungeon unlock for her, and we're Gucci. I think I do want to push trying to get support rooms so that we can get those Breath of Life rewards. This will definitely eat up some time, though, because those runs are not... I mean, they're not long. They do feel like they drag on a bit, though, you know? Is anyone even working on their rooms right now? We did get the weekly reset today, so I'd be surprised if more people aren't running this, or maybe once everyone learned how this actually works, they stopped caring, and so they don't do it anymore. Because it is a bit cucked, right? Like, I really do feel like a way to improve this event drastically is just by leaving the room unlocked once you do it. So, like, on Friday, we unlocked Homeboy here. If his room was now permanently unlocked and then this reset daily, that would be epic. Because then you could farm 10 shards a day up until the time of monthly reset where they change out these characters. But now, the way that it works, you have to unlock... You have to randomly unlock a dungeon every day. So, like, I could get... So, I've unlocked 10 of him, and now I've unlocked 10 of her, which are the 2 monsters I want to get from this event. But I could go the next however long unlocking these other 4 monsters that I don't really care about. And then I never get the final 10 shards I need just to unlock Dark Cowgirl or Light Vagabond. You know what I mean? Okay. Let's get in here quickly. People run it once and dip. Yes, they do. You just have to get into those 1 rooms. You know, that's the trick. You noticed it isn't always 10 shards? Oh, don't say that. What? Well, what are you talking about? It's always 10 shards for your run. It's always 10 shards for your daily run. After that, you don't get any rewards. Oh! Oh! Okay. Was this your second run of Salamander? Was this your second run of a room that you've already unlocked? Because now I'm wondering if it's set. No, it was your first. Oh, that's such a buzzkill. Oh, that's even more depressing information. Man, that's really not exciting. That's not something to look forward to. So now it's possible, even if I get lucky and I unlock Dark Cowgirl again tomorrow, it might be 7. And then I'm 3 shards away. Oof. That's a big L. That would be a huge L. See, I don't like those decisions. I don't like whoever is pulling the strings making that call. But I mean, of course, I don't like it. But does anybody like it? Is there enough of a base? Because there's potentially people that are like, well, you're getting something for free, so shut up. I don't know. I don't really think I need Bastet. I could be running a second damage dealer and contributing to a quicker progression. Because right now your boy Buddha is bottom of the damage leaderboard right now. And I mean, we can change right now. There's nothing stopping me. There's nothing stopping me. Who do we want to go to? I mean, I think Homegirl here is the obvious choice for us. Finish 4 waves to get to 10. Finish 4 waves to get 10. Good luck. Well, noob, did you just see what was talking about? What? Man, what made you pick that name? Because it doesn't roll off the tongue whenever I'm trying to address you. Neither of those two words make too much sense, which maybe is why you did it. It's supposed to be a joke about if you read my name along with whatever you post. I see, so you've got a gimmick. You've got a gimmick. It just sounds funny. Yeah, it does. I get it. What the... ... No, I understand from a content perspective. I'm just telling you, it's hard to address you, bro. You got your Light Howl SD twice, got it today, 20 pieces summon. Yes, apparently, noob. You could have gotten super unlucky and rolled for 7 pieces, and then you would have needed a 3rd run to unlock, so... That's tough. That's tough information. Not fun. Not fun at all. We'll say that in that room there were like 370k juicers and you were the last in DPS. I don't think the DPS is supposed to really matter. Loveless says, ready to summon, baby. Very good, my friend. Very good. I think you just discovered that it's not a guaranteed 10 every time. It might be a very low chance, but imagine that. Imagine getting lucky to get that unlucky. Because if it's a low chance not to get 10, but there's still a chance, it means it's rarer to get cucked. Like, that's my logic that I see with that situation. And so I don't understand who made that design choice and said, and then had a reasoning to set it up that way. My first reaction or my first question is, how does that structure help make people spend more? Because that's the bottom line, I think, with these types of decisions. Noblesse, so did everyone here. But what is telling us there were 7 pieces in one of his runs that he unlocked? Ran it 3 times, 30 pieces easy, noob. But that's what I'm saying. I think the majority is getting 10 shards per run. I got 10 shards of Vagabond yesterday. I mean on Friday. I got 10 shards of Cowgirl today. Oh, that's a thing, Noblesse? What? So now, hold up. So now you're telling me you can get 10 per day, but sometimes you have to run it twice. What? What is this? Oh yeah, see, they just got 3. We have it documented. They just got the last 3. Oh, that's hilarious. Wow. Well, there you go. So you can get a guaranteed 10, but sometimes you're going to have to run it twice. Stupid. Just what other ways do you want to think to waste my time? You know? What other ways do you want? What other decisions can we make just to waste the player's time? It's not even really productive. It's just make me play more. Marvin says, is that game good, Buddha? Considering I've spent, let's see what tally we're at. I have spent over 300 hours playing so far, and for me, getting above, I'd say, getting over 100 hours in a game for me is a pretty good metric that I do enjoy the game and consider it good, yes. But there are many different factors to consider with this game because there's a completely different experience for the free-to-play versus if you want to cross into the pay-to-play world. I consider it the free-to-play and subscription model. This game mimics that type of difference, but it's all still one-time purchases. So if you are free-to-play, you're always going to be behind on material grinding, on bonus or item acquisition. But if you choose to buy these monthly premium passes and weekly passes and the things that they offer, you then breach into the full game experience where that's what it's like to truly have the full game. And then you have the outrageously priced one-time purchase type things that are pretty much reserved for whales. And they don't necessarily give you the best value in return, but they still give you more than what you would have without them. But it's really that difference between free-to-play, which is the free trial, and then buying those premium passes that I would consider is the full experience, which if you spend on them every month and week, it mimics a subscription type model. Wait, what did I say that we do? What do we do? What do I do? Sometimes I just talk and I let my brain take me off into places, and then when I see you respond to certain things I say, I just have no idea which sentence you're referring to. So, apologies in advance. Yeah, the 5 runs that we get for the week, it's 5 weekly friendship tokens, and that's how we get Breath of Lives, right? So every week when we do this secret dungeon thing, we can run as support groups for 5 different main lobbies and get 600 Breath of Life, which is wonderful. I will absolutely take 600 Breath of Life weekly, which is why we're doing it right now. I need it bad because we have a lot of awakenings to do to push our team power up. But I do see, like, if we get Raven fully skilled up and we get the awakening levels that we currently have available to us unlocked, we're at 360. We're past 360 easy. I don't have to worry about getting better weapons, better gear, better freaking ascension stones and enhancement stones. I don't need to worry about any of that until I'm trying to push 400k power. We have 360k power in our reach, but it's just going to require us to get gold, essences of magic, and Devilmon, and Breath of Life, obviously. Wait, when do you get the reroll banner? Loveless asks. It's a little bit into the story, so you have a few quest lines to get through before you'll see that 30 out of 30 type summon. It's not instant. It's not like Last Claudia, right? They want you to get a little familiar with the game before you jump into that thing. Very nice. I think that's 3. So 2 more of these suckers. Has anyone read the undead buff that Dark Occult Girl has? I don't know what it's trying to say. Someone may have. Someone may have. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it's trying to say. I don't have that debuff memorized. Noblesse says it's an anti-heal. If you heal, you take damage. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds very nice. It said summon. You were so ready, love. Has anyone tried the game Eternal Evolution? I need to do some equipment management or something because it's getting a little overwhelming for me. Ooh. Never heard of it. They hit me up for a little sponsorship. Or partnership, I think is what they called it. They hit me up for a partnership. And I emailed them back because I was like, what are we talking about? Because boy Buddha needs help. The YouTube ad revenue does not cover what it needs to cover for the amount of work it takes to pump out videos the way that I used to do. But the goal is if I have a proper sponsor to cover monthly expenses, I then am free to just grind content and not think about the numbers. And I looked it up. It does look, the graphics are nice. It's a hero collector game. It is a gacha. I'm sure that it's pay to win, right? You can't avoid pay to win in these games. I think it's just impossible. It's just it's unrealistic to expect otherwise. So it's probably all of those things. However, I was reading some of the reviews on the App Store. It's got a pretty sizable player base, I'd say. People express that there are pay-to-win aspects for sure, but it's still got a very enjoyable free-to-play budget player experience, which is what we got going on with this game right now. I like the style. I like the type of heroes you can collect. It does look really cool. It's a kind of more of a sci-fi vibe, but still very dope graphics. The combat looks clean. It's not quite like this where it's an MMO mixed with hero collecting and gacha, but it is an auto-style game. It's not necessarily turn-based, which I like. I'm not a fan of turn-based games. It's more similar to Nier Reincarnation from what I was seeing, where it's kind of just that fluid auto combat system where you do all of the setup in the back end and then you send your team off to fight, and they have this natural flow that they fight with. So it looked interesting. It looked interesting. Mad Soggy says, get that MF for bag, Buddha. But that's the thing. If it's a game I don't really like, see, there's another 3. If it's a game I don't really like, and then the bag isn't enough to actually cover what I need to cover, I'm not interested, you know? I'm not interested. Who's that? Is that Juno? That's probably Juno. I haven't actually seen her icon. She looks cool. This is our final secret dungeon run. So yeah, this eats up time right here. If you want to knock them all out in the same back to back, that was a good 20-something minutes, 25 minutes. But that's the thing. They want a partnership. It's a little different than a sponsor. So the way that the initial email made it sound is that like this is continuous content. They want me to play the game, make videos on my experience, and consistent content, I think is almost word for word what the email said. So that's like what they do with other creators. Like I think Zox has a partnership with Dislight, so that's why he is just making Dislight content every day the way he does. I know that Com2Us has partnerships with content creators. They did for Sky Arena. I think they do for Chronicles, but they do it mainly for Korean players. I don't know if I've heard of any global-based content creators getting a partnership with Com2Us. So likely if I jump into that and then it is lucrative and it is what I would need to support myself, that's what this, like, that's what the daily content would become. I would then be able to take my little model I had for LC videos and I would just translate it into this new game. Noob says they're hiring, so you have to apply, huh? I mean, I'm down to apply. That's the thing. The last thing I ever want to do is take a bag just to take a bag and then be playing a game that I just have little to no fun playing. Now, getting a bag in order to play the game, I think will inherently make it more fun to play, right? I think that's pretty natural. But I think that's more for short-sightedness. I think in long term, if I don't enjoy a game, the receiving of money, I would get numb to that, and then it would become a drag of an experience. So then it just becomes like any other job. And that's what I want to avoid. I'm trying to be wise with my decision. You hear content creators talk about it all the time, that eventually the content they made, they found what hit, they found what made them money. So then that was their focus, on making content that makes them money. And then over the long term, they develop this extreme sense of unhappiness. Whereas I think other creators that do what they're super passionate about and it reflects and it comes across genuine day by day, the money seems to just naturally flow to them as they do what's genuine. And so that's the kind of life I want to live, and that's the kind of life I want to reflect to everybody. So it's just, you know, decisions. At the same time, Lady Buddha has been asking for financial help for a while now, and I have failed to provide it. So that's kind of high up on my priority list of shit to figure out. So that's why I'm like super interested, because while I'm over here, I'm still trying to maintain some form of content on the channel, being it the daily grind right now, so that I'm not just completely irrelevant off of the internet. But then I'm over here looking for jobs on the back end, trying to spruce up my resume, trying to find something that can maybe work with managing both. Ideally, I'd like to do something that can still centralize everything I'm trying to do. Centered around YouTube and content creation. We've got 17,000. I'm picking up these. I'm not even questioning it. Burnout's real, Hush Who says. I mean, burnout comes with whatever, right? So there's constant change that does need to be made, for sure. But there's definitely certain things that I think speed up burnout versus allow you to ride it out longer periods of time. I don't know. Maybe we should check out their... you said they're hiring, so maybe we should check out that little service. Because I do see they drop... Listen, I'm going to toot my own horn for a second. And I don't even know how many viewers are in this live stream currently, so I might look like a goofy. But these little live streams that Come To Us has been doing, where they bring like a couple different people, and it's like, this building monsters with this guy and this person. When I've jumped in and like just peeked in on those live streams, they have like 20 people. But that's what we're getting, right? We get like my average viewers for this little session we got going on is around 20 people. So come on now. Toot toot. I mean, here I am tooting about 20 live viewers in a live stream. But if we're comparing apples here, if those are the numbers they're getting, what's stopping me from getting into that piece of pie? Does that make sense? Or taking a slice of the pie? I don't know. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about when I'm rambling nonsense. 20 people and people building the monsters don't know how to play the game. 20 people and the people building the monsters. Oh, have you checked it out, Loveless? Is that your critique about it? Oh, Lord. Well, we got some Breath of Lives. Okay. Let's figure out what's going on right now. Let's figure out what's going on right now. I'm going to put you back on just because. This is going to be the core team that we eventually create. Hello! Soggy coming in with a 5! Oh. Thank you. You don't understand. It's not just the money. Even the message you put with that. That's the true holiday gift that I need this year. Thank you so much, Soggy, for the support. Usually the case, Loveless says. Got you. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't stayed long enough to see the vibe of those live streams, but I'm just talking about numbers, right? Just talking about viewer counts. What do we got? What do we got? Arena. I have not touched Arena at all. Let's register the team that I want to register. So we got... Oh, I'm doing the workaround again. Let's give you the full evasion set. Are you at 96% evasion? I like it. Save it. We'll switch to dark because it just works a little better in PvP. And boom, register, register. Okay. You have any easy snags? Give me the easy snags, please. Got 15 of these suckers to burn through. Battle record. We don't have anyone attacking us yet, so. Jason. This looks like a pretty easy snag, so we'll go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Do we have any of these game modes, Brawl or Battlefield, unlocked right now? Does anyone know off the top? I'm just going to manually control because why not? Konamiya is dodging everything. There we go. Alright, Kona's dead. Let's take out Shannon. Get that annoying defensive buff out the way. Nice. Battlefield is in 2 hours. Brawl in 21 minutes. Darn. Darn. This 9 to 12 schedule doesn't work well for those two game modes specifically. But then any other time of streaming doesn't tend to work well in my life, right? So it's decisions that we have to make. All right, let's see what we can do here. Do we have anything really annoying? Maybe I'll try and bring Karambit. Karambit might die. That's the issue. That's the issue I have. But Karambit's going to pierce through the shield. He's going to help kill him quicker. He's going to... Yeah, I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring Karambit. Even though they didn't... Did they make the Endure change? We're going to try this. And see what happens. We're going to try it and see what happens. I should still get the win regardless. But I'm not sure. We're going to take out Woundsaw first. Alright, I need to start focusing on some heals, I think. My Karambit just does not deal any damage, you know. That's the biggest issue. He doesn't deal the damage that we need. I'm not feeling good about this, if I'm being entirely honest. I'm not feeling great. I feel like Karambit was a mistake. Karambit's dead. Now he's not. Now he's about to die again. I should have used Bastet's ultimate. That's what I should have done. Ooh. That's a big fail. All my mons are about to die. I think we lost this one, y'all. We lost this one big time. Yeah, GG's. I don't know. I didn't play my cards right there. Karambit does not deal enough damage yet. Without books is rough. He relies on his passive from his A1. Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad call. That was a bad call for sure. Alright, well, scratch that. Scratch that big time. Everyone here looks deadly to me, so I think we're just gonna wait for the refresh. We got some rewards here. Nice. Cool. I think we should do some summons just to ease the shame of that display right there. We've got a little tenor we can run up. Let's do it. Here we go. Warm up the hands. And send it. We see anything nice? No, no 5 stars. Any perp? Nope, not purples. We have 1 4-star. And it's a blessing. We'll take it. Any blessings is nice. We have 2 left to get. And then it'd be great. 1 Karambit, 1 Wind Griffin. Then we can do our second reset of the month, which is awesome. That would be awesome. And take our little friendship books. Beautiful. And I think now I'm going to do just some Kina building. I'm going to do some Kina building. Because why not?
Shall we go together?
Yes, we shall. So what I'm doing with Kina, just because I want to, I'm pushing main story. Going to beat Borbos, and then we're going to go back and then do all of the side stories. That's my current plan. You all have your runes. Yes, I think they do. I think they do, so we should be good. Should be Gucci. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Love it. Cool. Yeah, the biggest problem I have with Karambit right now is that no Devilmon have gone into his basic attack. They have all gone into his S1 and S2. Which definitely hurts. Definitely hurts. Oh wow, Dot jumped right into it. This side quest, I'm not a big fan of this one. This one takes up a lot of time, I feel.
The flower is safe now that the whip is gone.
The door is open.
You gotta go all the way forward and then come all the way back. Does this count for our quest? I never did our guild stuff. That's a shame. What do I have for skills? I'm getting distracted. Forgive me. I'm getting very distracted. Don't roast my Kina build too much if there's a glaring error. Oh. You're gonna get hit, Theo. I haven't watched any videos about how to build what units, or what summoners specifically. So I've just been going off of my own brain. It's a risky business, I know it, but it's what we're doing. Goodness gracious. Ooh. Wow. That's not fun. Win Pixie from the random free draw. Easy, love. You're on your way. You should get the Win Pixie and Kona very quickly. It should be pretty easy. Them being 3 stars. But yeah, securing them quick is always great. And then just getting those duplicates. I wish in dungeons there was a small chance to... Oh, hush, don't say those things. Don't make me think of things that would be so god tier for us free-to-play scrubs.
The door is open. The record has been saved. Insufficient range.
People would use refreshes more on dungeons so they'd make more money, but free-to-play would be better off. So they... Oh, they'd make more money. Dang, bro. So it's a win-win for everybody. Can you, like, go work for Com2Us? In fact, let's see what you're talking about. So, Com2Us. Let me go to their main page. I'm going to scroll down. Where does it say career? How do I... Let's try it on Google. I want you guys to see what I'm doing. Properties. So how do we look at this? Come to us hiring. Alright, come to us. You need some content creators? I got you. Careers. It's gonna have to be over here. Well, I'm not gonna put any of that now. I don't even know what you're looking for. Talented individuals, use your passion and great ideas to become the heart of Com2S. So you just apply. Marketing, I guess it would technically be. Alright. You gotta make a case for yourself. I mean, why not? We might do it. I might do it. I'm low-key down. Oh, now you can see all my stats. Alright, what can we do with our time here while the auto is going? I think I want to put like these skill books in storage. I think that's what I want to do. And then actually I want to open these chests because that's part of my guild request right now. Right? Or no. It's not. It's not. Is that the one I forfeited in the very beginning so I could do the fishing one? I think it is. Alright, we need to defeat wind creatures. Is there a different one for wind creatures? Nope. So I guess we're getting some meat. Move gear from your main to your alts for storage guard once you enter the fire continent to speed it up. Yes, I am planning on doing that. Definitely planning on doing that. I've got some good gear on Cleef that would work well on these two units for sure. Oh, this is gonna take so long. So many materials we need. Still haven't finished this. We didn't do our exploration squad. Ugh. I didn't set it. Oh. That sucks. Big time.
Elves must abide. Elves must abide by the elves' way of life.
Why do you say that? Wind is the weirdest element. Alright, who should we work on here? I feel like I want to awaken these guys. Oh, but I can't. It's the essences. That's right. 400k. 400k. Oh, it only shows how much. Yeah, we can get her all the way up to 14. And then homeboy. I only have it level 5, so he's got a long way to go in the awakening department and in the skill up department. But we know that the road to 360 power is clear. It's clear. Spending like 1 day just to break those jars to get gold. It's a good call. It is a good call. Oh, this stupid... Hold on. Hold on. This stupid little dungeon is the only place I have learned that is the only place that gives you copyright strikes. Just so lame. So we're gonna do our own music that has no copyright, buddy. Don't even sweat it. Did I do my Mimic Monster story? Everyone always asks me that. And I'm pretty sure I have told you. I have told you, noblesse. My monster stories are done, guys. My monster stories have been done for like 3 weeks. I'm not sitting on monster stories, okay? There's certain levels of scrub, okay? I know I embody many of them, but not that one. Yeah, that's a big issue for me. Brawl and Battlefield being timed events. I do hate that. I do hate that that's a thing. I wish Brawl and... Or at least I wish they were maybe... Different. What's happening? Different times. So maybe like... Brawl is the entire first half of the day and... I don't know a good way. Because then you have issues. Any timed events... never can make everyone happy, right? It can never make everyone happy because everyone has different schedules. So with the current schedule I got going on, both Brawl and Battlefield just don't work for me very well. They really don't. Yeah, I don't know what their ideology is. I don't know why it sucks so much. But it definitely does. Getting camped in Battlefield is fun. You know, I'm not going to jinx myself, but it does sound torturous, I will say. Alright. Thank you very much for the free music. You're doing God's work right now. But now we'll go back. Brawl is actually up, so it would be in my best interest to do that while I'm here. So we'll switch back to Cleave after I get this quest done. Yeah, I know.
Thanks to you, we were able to...
It could have gone badly if it wasn't for you.
Gotta love these quests that make you just talk to 4 people before you can get done with them. Alright, going back to Brawl. Do not judge me. Like I said, don't judge me too harshly. Brawl is not my favorite. It's not my favorite type of PvP. And I've run into many situations where I feel so useless. But I just expect to lose in Brawl, so any win is more than I'm expecting. But we need to have certain people built. These are good. That's good. You're fine. Chloe I do like to have as well. I do like to have her on backup, so we'll give her... Oh, no, we'll give her... Which setup? I don't have a sixth room set. I don't have a sixth room set to actually use her. What is this, attack speed? Yeah, I don't have them ready to go. I guess I have some guard runes randomly. One evasion right here. And I got another evasion right here. I don't have a good set for her. So it's a bit tragic. I think rather than Kona, we'll try and work with Chloe. Might be a bad decision, but it's what we're just going to rock with. And then we've got Dark. Perfect. Here we go. Alright, good old Kina. We block Dark. She's going to pick Wind. She's going to block my Dark. I'm going to pick Fire. I'm picking the first monster. I'm going to pick Bastet, Kona, and who? Beautiful. Boom. And bam. Whoa. That's weird. Oh. I mean... He's useless. He really is. I think Acelia performs better than him. Ban an enemy monster. I'm gonna ban the Monkey King, 'cause that dude is annoying. Alright, we're going after... Alright, we did well. Interesting choice with this guy. Very interesting choice, in my opinion. Good stuff. Got a W. Even if that's the only one, we take it. We take it. I'm telling you, Acelia, she has worked very well for me. Acelia has worked very well for me in the past. You going light or fire? Water. That's interesting. We like Bastet. Oh, you picked Theo. That sucks. We'll go Tion, and I'm going to pick Karambit. Pick Karambit, and then we'll get a Acelia as our last one. Not a lot of people use Acelia. This guy is level 63 like me. He's got a dope outfit. I'm jealous. I like that drip. I like that drip a lot. I'm a fan of that Cleef drip. You got Chloe and Argon. Huh. He's got double DPS. Banning a monster. This is where things are going to get a little spicy. Bastet. Okay. We both. This is tough. This is tough. Whoa. All right. Who's still alive? Tion is pretty nasty. Tion's pretty ridiculous, bro. Tion's pretty ridiculous. It really is what? It really is. It just changes the flow completely. Changes the flow completely. Wow. He just couldn't. He couldn't do no. He couldn't do much. Couldn't do much. We got that 100% evasion on Tion too. Nice. God, it almost makes me want to bring Tion first. Almost makes me want to bring Tion first. Going with light. But I feel like everyone wants to bring Bastet. Oh! That kind of hurts me. Kind of hurts me. Sekhmet. I don't like Sekhmet. Also, Revive doesn't work with Diamars too well. Because he only gets his Endure Shield once. I see what you're saying. It's okay. This Theomars is who I have, you know. That's who I rely on, so. Alright, I have to bring a Celia, because then I don't have a DPS if he chooses to block Theo. Who I'm blocking is Karambit, and you block Tion. It's understandable. Okay. I'm going after Sekhmet. Oh, the invincibility. Who gives invincibility? Who gives invincibility? I'm gonna die. And now it's up to my monsters to carry this. That's not good. I think we lost. Although, his is dead as well. So... all is not lost. Sekhmet's dead. Konami is gonna die. Iseli is still alive. Yeah, we got it. Woo! Loveless. Good luck, my friend. Or maybe we didn't? Oh. A Neville does damage? We got it. I'm telling you, Acelia has saved me in Arena, both Challenge and now Brawl. I'm telling you. It's that flipping that she does. That freaking defense down and attack down flipping. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. We're getting very lucky here. Getting lucky with our matchups, that's for sure. Okay. PvP damage and recovery is reduced by 30% in Arena. It's funny, I came from another game where that's very similar. Going against an Orbia. which is fine with me. Who are you going to pick? Kona and Chloe. I'm fine with that. You can have them. I'm rocking these two. I hope these were both your... Whoa! I don't like you. Don't like you at all. Question is who? You can reset it every time, Loveless. Don't worry. Oh, Lord. I don't know. I don't know if that was a good decision. Yeah, okay. Good. I'm going after Orbia first. We're chilling. Take that. 4, baby. Noblesse. Oh, you said dark is so much better. For PvP, right? Or you're saying all in all? I have no idea. I read through their kits. Light seemed like the choice I would have picked. If I had an order of operations, I would have picked light, fire, dark, but clearly I know nothing. Jon Snow. Whoa, interesting. You value your light DPS, huh? You have T on. Fair play. Fair play. I bet you have Theo too. Yep. Naomi. Interesting, buddy. Interesting choices, I see. Tion's getting banned. So, I will. Come on, guys. I know a thing or two. I've learned a thing or two now. Especially since now we don't have a revive. Come on, you can do it. Haven Dance. He's going to ban Karambit if he's smart. Well, first he needs to pick one. Tion's getting banned. Okay. Smart. At least the dude knows what he's doing. I think we'll control Chloe. This shouldn't be too big of an issue. Can't use skills. Yo, this guy's gotta be annoyed as shit. This guy's gotta be so annoyed. Guys, we did it! We got 5 out of 5. That's awesome. That never happens to me. Oh! We've learned a thing or two, I would say. Semi! Hello, my friend. Hello and goodbye, because it's 12:15, yo. Your boy Buddha still has a busy holiday schedule until the end of the new year, but look forward to more daily grinds as we close out 2022. Thank you all so much for coming. And Loveless, Green Vampire, you're skipping on Argon. That's a bold decision, but listen, play how you like. I don't know if I would say I support that, but I do say that's all I got for you this time, guys. Like, subscribe. I think all of you are already subscribed, but liking the live stream helps so much. And looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Same thing, maybe a different time if I adjust, but if you got the noties on, you'll know. And with all that being said, y'all know what we say: work hard, play harder. See you in the next one.